Start recording. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Let's do game capture. Kill the capture device. Oops. And all the things. Okay, so we are back in it. And we have all of the things that we need. Transport. We need drone ports. We need 2, right? I'm assuming functions as a home port to a single drone, which transports valuable input back and forth between its home port and destination ports. There we go. Drone ports can have one other port assigned as their transportation destination. What? Drone ports can have one other port assigned as their transport. Okay. Interface divides delivery details and allows management of port connections. Okay. So the only real place I wanted to try it, I want to play around. So in order to make, if we look at N and do aluminum, the all-clad aluminum sheets, if we look at that, the base of this is aluminum ingots and copper. And so I thought, let's just get familiar with this hazmat suit. Oh yeah, I need to make a hazmat suit. We have our copper here. This is not going fast. That's fine. Is it fine? Let's go check it out. This way you have a buffer chest. This can still load whilst the train, so you basically have 2 chests. The train's going to come in here and load, and while it's loading it can't deliver more product in, so we have a buffer chest so that it does that. That's fine. This is going along quite swimmingly. Could probably double this, like mirror it on the other side or expand out, because I have two Mark II miners that are supplying this, but it's going okay. But anyway, I thought I would set up a fun little, let's just try it, place for our drone. And let's get down. Ah, look at that. He wants to play. I got 10 bullets. Oops. Let's kill him. Let's kill him dead. We got it. And of course, I got no more energy. So let's go into our suit. We'll grab this one. Come on. When I double click, you need to just do it. Let's go down here to 9 and we can grab a couple more of these and build this out. A couple more so that we have a nice flat platform. I don't know how this is gonna work. I really don't. The other way we could do is with box. I just want to see them flying around, you know? Is that so wrong? I just want to see them flying around. Okay, so let's grab some power out of here. Let's hit 2. We're gonna grab some power so that we can hover. Switch back to our hover pack. There we go. Now let's do, so we're gonna put our aluminum, our little test build here. So let's go, let's get rid of the gun. I know what I'm doing. We're gonna put a drone port here someplace. I don't know. How does this fit? There it goes. We want to go that way. There we go. Perfect. Let's just put it down. So we have one drone port here. Well, that's pretty cool. With a little station I can use my computers. And we're gonna grab another one here and power it on. So now we got power, green bar, and we can come to the port. Look at this. Okay, so we have no drones, no target, last fuel type. Okay, we're gonna have to feed it fuel. Okay. Maximum transfer rate, 0 stacks per minute. Here's our fuel type. Oh, it doesn't take hard fuels. It's gonna take rocket fuel or some crap. You're killing me. Okay, so we have an outgoing transfer rate, an incoming transfer rate. 100 megawatts. So I'm guessing. Where do I put a drone? Interact with a drone port. There's no drones. How do I just create it? Ah, there we go. We're gonna click a drone there. It's so cool looking. It's so cool. So we have an import. This is probably for fuel. Yep, it's got a sign right there, fuel. And then we have a resource in and a resource out, or product, whatever you want to call it. Materials. That's so cool. Does it have handlebars? Can I ride this? Bet I can. Okay. Loading, no destination set. What I want to do, hold on. Let's hit O. Parts. Is there just a section for fuel? I just want to make the most basic fuel that we need. Just fuel? And then all I need to do is bucket it up. All right, let's do this. We have our port here. Well, this will be our unloading port for our aluminum ingots. And then we'll have them come here. Let's do this. Let's do a blueprint. Oh, we need assemblers, don't we? Production assemblers. Sure, let's just put one here. Assemblers, because we want to make the all-clad aluminum sheet, and then we'll grab some power from that pole. We'll put it there, and we're just having fun. We're just having fun getting to know what we can do. So we'll stick this there, output, and then we're gonna belt in. We're gonna grab some of this. Look at that, it's already backed up. Perfect. 7 to split it off. 1, 3. I'm gonna grab some line. I know this is way overkill. It's fine. Sometimes you gotta do this. Sometimes you just gotta, like, I don't know how this works. Let's figure it out. So there's that. What I also want to do is put for our fuel. Let's line that up, and then for our output. Of course. Because I grabbed that. We just learned this lesson, Aaron. You gotta pay attention to where you're porting things out. Where you're porting stuff out from. And then we're gonna hit 2. Power it up. Aluminum things. And this is just going to be our outgoing transfer. It doesn't tell you what is what. I guess it just, whatever you feed it is what it's going to feed, and whatever you... So this will be for our fuel. I got to go make some fuel. And we're going to hit 3 there to belt that in. And then down here, we're going to fall. So let's put our other pack on. So that we can gently... descend. Now we got our other pack. There we go. And so here we can put our other port. Let's look at our other lead transport drone. Gotta have a landing pad. So we'll put it there, and then I'm gonna pull off of this. We'll just pull off this. We'll hit 7 for a splitter. Because it's fun right there. I'm gonna hit 3. And it needs to go into this one. And I don't think I need fuel in both of them, right? Can we? Okay, here we go. This is going to be let's do this. Drone. Aluminum. Ingots. Export. 01. Drone. Aluminum ingot export. Oh, here we go. Drone ports. This port. To all ports. Okay. Drone port. Drones to this port. It's going to be Arlanda, but we need to relevant ports, destinations. There we go. 302 meters. Relevant ports. That's this port. All right. Okay, so we have, it's being loaded. It's fine. We just got to play with it. We got to figure this out. Well, what I need to do now is go, I need to go back to my oil. You know what? I'm making oil out here. Let's do this. I just need to make some. So let's go make some. Some it is. We'll go make some fuel. Now it doesn't say that it says it can use any kind of fuel. There's a pit. And so we can just bottle up some fuel. We're making plastic over here. We're exporting fuel to burn. So let's take some of this temporarily and make, ooh, berry nuts. Give me them nuts. He said enthusiastically. Hello, puppy. Oh, you need a good boy. And more berries. It's all used for heal inhalers. Okay, so here we have plastic being made. And how? And so what does this look like? This is no. What we can do is, yeah, I'll just pull off of this right out here. Now that you have it, you're kind of used to it. I don't know how to work without this. We need to get a packager. Right? A packager. It's fine. We'll put the packager here. Let's line it up with this hole. Gotta line up your holes. And this should have an import for fuel or liquids and one for solids. And in this case, that's going to be plastic. So let's flip that around so that we can feed that right in there. And let's grab out of logistics our pipeline and pull it up in. We need power here. Now it's red because we haven't told what we want it to do. We want to do packaged fuel. It takes fuel and empty canisters. So there's another thing we got to make out of a constructor, I believe. Yep, empty canister. It takes plastic. It's going to do 60 a minute. This is going to use 40 a minute. This is perfect. We'll power it up real quick. Let's build that into... I got this in the wrong spot. It's alright. We'll move stuff. It's okay. We're going to build this right into there. And then out here is where we need to put our export, our plastic. We hit 3, belt it in. So it's going to take the plastic in. It's going to make cans. And the cans are going to go in from the fuel and the plastic canisters. And then we'll have another plastic container coming out. Put it there. And it doesn't have any other output because we're packaging the fuel that we bring in using plastic. So we'll just output it right there. So what do we need, Aaron? Oh, we need some plastic. And I also need plastic to manually load up my stuff. Gee, where can we find some plastic? How about the mega store? Speaking of mega store, let's just take all of it. Fill up the thing. I made a container. Where is it? Organization. A mega. It's 48 storage containers. That's so fun. I have it up at my new coal system. Just hopefully full of coal. Okay, so we'll put this plastic in. And we're going to have to wait. Oh, we got to shut off the burners. Because we want to use that fuel. And you can shut these off one by one. Just come down here, hit standby. So it turns them off so that they don't use the fuel that we need to burn. And actually, we're not getting much because we're not producing a lot of stuff, which you know what that means. You know what that means. Time for a sink. Time for an awesome sink. Let's put it over here. And right next to this power pole. We can come down here and we can power this on. And then we can run a 8, which is an overflow. And an overflow into a merger 6. We want it to go that way, and then we can come down here and say left side, you're going to be overflow. Left side, you also are going to be overflow. And then you're going this way. Just get it in there. So any additional product, because this is full, right? But I want to keep these going. Got to keep them going. And so it's belting out, what is this? Plastic residue, polymer resin. We needed to get the heavy oil, and that's where this is getting filled from. All this heavy oil that comes into here. The heavy oil is then converted into fuel. And then that fuel is supposed to come into here. We're getting some. And then it should be... Did I put it in the wrong... Oh, I didn't even put it in yet. Put that plastic in there. It's going to make cans. Not getting any fuel, though. It's okay. We'll get it figured out. So this might take a minute. 5. Let's pump it out. Pump it out. Let's force it down the line. Again, this isn't making much. This was balanced so nicely that I really didn't need. Is there fuel in all these? Didn't need a whole bunch. I do need these working though. Doing the best I can. Why is there... I don't know. These pipes, I don't like the pipes in games. It's just a pain. That's all right. I might have to come back to this because it's not producing as much as I want. I wanted to kind of get a stack. but it doesn't look like I'm getting any fuel in here at all. If I look at this, this has got nothing. This has got nothing. How about we just take this? Get rid of this extra stuff. We can always connect it later. And then we can hit 5. I don't think I should have to do this. I'm just doing it because I'm impatient right now. We'll power it. It's gonna pull the fluid out of this side, hopefully. Push it along the path into here. I should get a... Let's do this. Sometimes you got to reconnect these pipes. I don't know if it's a bug or what, but sometimes it doesn't even flow until you reconnect the pipes. So there's that. This has some in it. This has some in it. So it looks like it's... There we go. You getting some. Eat it. Really not getting any? There we go, finally. It's gotta fill it and push it up. So you know what that means. That means we're gonna really push it up into there. There we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. I want to see this one full. Drain it out of here. Okay, so we're making some fuel. 40 per minute. It packages quite a bit. Okay, we got 22. I don't know how much this drone is going to take. I don't know how fastly it's going to burn through it. I thought maybe let's just come over here and get some fuel and try it out. Let's take it and go back. Let's go up. Oh, let's kill this thing. Big one, so it's going to take 8 bullets. That and that. What's it? What you hiding? What you guarding? They're usually guarding something when they're... Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's get the hover pack on. We should be able to hover up. We'll grab the tube. Back to the top drone site. That's where we'll put our fuel in the top. That'll should work. Let's check this out. Let's take a minute, just a second, to look at our trains. They're all running fine. I got 5 of them. Got 5 trains so far. Now we're adding drones to the mix. I chose this, like I said earlier, just because I wanted to see the process and how it works with drones and see if it's worth it. There might be some applications where it's totally good to have drones. So you've got an area that, and I'm just guessing because I've never done them before. I never got this far. There might be a situation where you have a resource up high and another resource way down low, and the train would be too steep, and I don't feel like using belts to do this thing. We got... Why is there no copper in here? What? It should be splitting off. 7. Split. Why you not do that? Oh, let me turn my lights on. You probably can't see squat. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Let's figure this out. We have our fuel. We got a little bit of it. I don't know how much it's going to take. We're going to fuel that in. It's going to go right in to our fuel type. We got 32. This is drone aluminum unload 01. I don't know. Enter. Target. This port, drone aluminum unload. Destination. No port destination. This one? There we go. Target. Is it going? Not enough fuel? What? It just took 32 of them. This is the part where we gotta figure things out. We gave it fuel. It says it doesn't have enough, which is not a good sign. Turbo fuel. This thing wants turbo fuel. Can I right click on that? Packaged turbo fuel. What kind? Okay. Supported fuel types. Batteries. Packaged fuel. Turbo fuel. Uranium plutonium rods. Good grief. Packaged rocket fuel. So we had the right thing. Cost per trips. 0 per minute. This this port is the unload. Its destination. Drone aluminum ingot port. Comes back to this one, right? This port should just loop. Drone aluminum ingots. Why is the distance 302 meters? Oh, this one's 12 because I'm hovering above it. Okay. I'm gonna have to go get some more fuel. That stinks. How much is it gonna need? It's alright. We'll tube over. We'll check it out. If I can't get this thing figured out, we might have to do another video. I don't want to... I didn't want to spend 4 hours on this. Tubed. It's not the right one. Needed tube at the next one. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's delicious. I don't know what it is. It's the Mio lime. Is it this one? No, it's still not. Is there another one down there? It is the other one down there, but we're here. Okay, let's go see how much fuel we have. 200, almost 300 fuel. If this isn't enough, I don't know what else to do. Break down and make turbo fuel? I really don't want to. I didn't want to. It was not on my list of things to do today. Whoops, wrong way. That's a tip for you. If you're stuck in a tube, you can hit A or W or S to change your, to kind of stop and go back the other direction. So this, if I'm going this way, I would hit the S button or back to slow down and go the other way. It's really handy for, oh geez, I went the wrong way. You can just stop and redirect yourself. Redirect. I'm gonna have to put another station. So we have 284. Let's see if this is gonna be enough. There it is. It's lifting off. There it goes. Can I ride it? I can ride it. Gotta go out. I knew it was gonna be slow. This is not gonna be a rocket ship. Ah! What? Okay. This is gonna clip right through it. So it's gonna land. And go into dock. I knew it wasn't gonna be very fast. Also, it only has a spot for 9 resources. There we go. It's gonna pick up the payload. See, it's only going to grab 9 and then it's going to go back. But what I want to see is, one, if it crashes because it didn't have enough, gosh dang it, have enough fuel. I have to fix this. I mean, it's a fun thing, but I don't think it's like, this would not be beneficial for a process you need a lot of throughput for. It's just one of those things where, well, I'm making it over here. I only need a little bit of X to get over to that thing, you know what I mean? So it's gonna go dock. Shoot, I just still might beat this stupid thing. Now, once you get to this point, you could say to yourself, oh yeah, I'm going to get rid of all my trains and I'm going to drone everything all over the place. Now, it does have some fuel limitations, right? It's got 100 fuel. Still got some lined up here. Okay, so it's got its thing. And it has delivered out all of its cargo. So yeah, this is not the speediest. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's really cool. It's fun. However, not very efficient. This is not efficient. This is a fun factor thing. They probably got to a point and said, what else can we do? What else? Something fun we can do. Let's do drones. Well, it'll have to be a big drone, because little tiny ones carrying one stack isn't going to work. And you can only have one drone assigned to a... So I wonder what would happen. I don't think I have enough. I do have enough for another port. Let's put it there just for funsies. Do I have enough for another drone? I do. Let's put another one there. I'm wondering if, let's try this. Is there a copy? There is no copy. Why can't I copy? Let's see, drone unload. since we're just messing around with this. O2. An O2. And we have power. Let's grab this 100. We're just playing around at this point, right? Let's put the fuel in it. And we have to set up this port to go to drone aluminum ingot export 01. And then come back to, oh, see, it's relevant ports. Drone export. I don't know if I can do that. I think you have to have a one-to-one relationship, right? Because this port is 2. We're saying, hey, go over there. Oh, and maybe it's going. And then I wonder if all ports... We have exports. It doesn't have a drone. It's just sitting there. So drone 2 is landing. Drone 1 is taking off to go get its payload. I wonder, let's just watch it. I don't know if you can see it very well. And I don't feel like flying clear back out there and back. Drone 2 is gonna, or drone 1 is gonna try and land. And it's in a hovering pattern. It's just hovering in a circle, and if we go look at the map, we should be able to see. Here's our drone. It's hovering around until it can land. Very cool. They thought ahead. 2, that's going to burn through its fuel. Big time. Especially if the load station does not have a high throughput, which it doesn't. Here it comes. It's coming back. So it got its payload and it's coming back. Drone 1 will then have the opportunity to land. Here it goes. It's going to go down and land. Drone 2 is coming in like a hot mess. He's going to come in, unload. So you can only have, that's interesting. So it looks like, they look like bees. So we could color this too. Oh yeah, we could color it. Let's go into the customizer. Colors. What do we want to pick? Black and red. Black and red. Or let's go to pick a different color. Yeah, drone 2 looks dangerous. So, you can only assign one drone to a port, but you don't have to assign any drones to a port. So at top here, for our unloading station, we have 2 drone ports. Each one has an assigned drone to it. And the bottom load station doesn't have anything assigned to it, so that drones can come to it all day long. I could have 10 drones lined up over here, and all 10 of those are going to go, I could assign them to one station to go load up. And they would all come back to their individual drone stations. Interesting. Let's color the rest of it like that too. Yeah. Let's get a new color for this one. Colorizer. Let's go beachfront. I'm in Central Florida. These colors are very popular. Go beachfront. Fun stuff. So that's how you would work that. You just need fuel. You got to have fuel. And I'm assuming if these run out of fuel, it ain't gonna go anywhere. It's either gonna be stuck up here or stuck down here. And the last thing you want it to do is clog up your output. So hopefully it would have enough fuel to get back. I don't know if they see. This one only has 8 fuel. There's a good chance it's gonna get stuck there, which I really don't care. I just wanted to mess with them, see what they're all about. Fun stuff, but you know, hey, we made some more aluminum all clad. Aluminium. Cool stuff. Well, that's how you set up drones. I don't know if there's a limitation to the drones as far as how many you can have. I don't know if there's a distance limitation. So let's say I want to deliver this aluminum ingots back to our mall, clear back in the desert. I would assume as long as it has the fuel to get from A to B, it can make that trip. I don't know. Round trip time it takes for a drone to travel from this port to the connected port and back is 2.5 minutes. This fuel, not enough fuel. It's going to burn 37 per trip of the basic fuel. I'm assuming the other fuels will last longer because they're of different grades and qualities, right? Here we go. So batteries, well, plutonium fuel rods is the way to go because it's only going to cost 0.001 per trip per minute. That's gonna last forever, which is fine. We're using the most expensive one at the packaged fuel. We'd cut that in half if we went to turbo fuel. So the better quality, the more you're gonna get out of that resource. Batteries looks like it's pretty good too. Trip cost. I don't even know what it takes to make batteries. Let's open it in the index. Oh, I need sulfuric acid. I'm not there yet. I'm scared. Sulfur and water to make sulfuric acid, and then I need to figure that out. Oh, then just that and alumina solution is gonna make some batteries. I wonder if they're rechargeable. Primarily use a fuel for drones and vehicles. Blender, produced in a blender, which I think I have unlocked, but I haven't used. 20 minutes. I wonder if the battery is rechargeable. Which would be cool, but defeats the whole purpose of having a factory. It's fine. So, okay, we played with this. I've learned. Now that we know how they operate, what it takes to get them to be more efficient, I would have to have... You gotta fuel them. That's the big drawback. So I don't know where they would be really beneficial, because right now I'm using all of my fuel for power, to power the entire factory, which I shut 3-4 of them off. And so I don't know where. It looks like batteries might be the best thing for now. And I don't know what turbo fuel. What do I need for turbo fuel? I need to just make turbo fuel. Okay, but there we go. Takes fuel and compacted coal, which is coal and sulfur. It's always something. It's a process to make 5 turbo fuel, and it's used in a couple of places. Alternate, which is just straight residual, and compacted coal. It's all compacted coal. Compacted coal is open in codex. It's coal and sulfur. Compacts it, makes it more better. All right, so that is drones. How you use them, how you set them up. Yeah, I think their only real limitation so far that I can see is fuel type. So I'm guessing, since we're this is mid game. I would guess that once you get better fuel sources, they would have greater distances. Like this probably could go across the whole map on a plutonium rod. Oops. C. Keep hitting X all the time. It's a plutonium rod. it's just per minute. That is, this thing can run for a long time. And uranium, both these are really good. But I have a feeling that's way down the line. I'm still scratching the surface on this game. I can't believe it. I was telling Tim, Factorio Space Age DLC just dropped today, and I bought it, but I haven't played it because, one, I know YouTube's going to be flooded with the hardcore. Well, one, people are going to be playing it. It's already peaked today. I don't know what it's. 91,801 players, up from 22,000 just yesterday. 22,000 was its big one. And now it's 91,000 active people playing the game on Steam right now. So, what's up? Who? Okay. I need to go for a walk today.
What did you buy?
Okay, so that is that. Sorry. Need to talk to my wife because she's awesome. Yeah, Factorio dropped, so everybody's busy playing that. I didn't want to get into it because I wanted to finish this game. Like I said, I'm 200 hours into it. We look at this. If I hit save game, 207. Now we're at 207, 24 minutes. Yeah, I'm 207 hours into this, and I still haven't even scratched the surface. I still got to do all kinds of stuff. So, that is drones. I keep saying that. I got other things I want to work on. I don't know if drones are for me right now. I got to figure out, I got to think about, I got to ponder and think, is there a good application for drones in my playstyle? I don't know. So far, I'm having a blast with trains. Trains are awesome. So, I'm going to keep playing. You go back to doing whatever you were doing. And in the next video, I don't know what there is left to showcase. We need to start... I need to start looking at... Well, let's go back, since we got a few more minutes. Let's go back to the hub, the hab, whatever it's called. And let's look at the next milestones to see what I need to unlock for those. Because we got drones, and then I kind of forgot about milestones. And we have phase 4 objectives, but... I'm so far from doing that. We need 500 assembly director systems, 500 magnetic field generators, 250 thermal propulsion rockets, and 100 nuclear pasta. I don't know what that's all about. So there's more milestones to get. I think nuclear is like the last thing to get on my lists, and there's a bunch left because we unlocked phase 8 and 9, or section 8 and 9, and we've only unlocked a couple of miles. This is just nuts. It's just nuts, and it's fine. I'm having an absolute blast with this playthrough. They've really done an outstanding job. Co-Carnage has had nothing but praise, as far as I can see, about this game. He just really likes it, and I don't think factory games is really his niche. I think he does a lot of other kinds of games, but Co-Carnage typically does not play a factory game. And I think this game is kind of taking a lot of players, kind of taking them off guard because they didn't, hey, let's try this factory game. But there's a lot of first-person FPS. We're fighting monsters. I got to go hunt for some things. I got to go research. I got to go do... There's a lot of aspects to this game that aren't typical of factory builders. I've seen on Reddit, so many people are like, oh, I bought the game because a friend told me to get it. And, I can't stop playing, and it's not what I thought, and it's just amazing. And they've really done a great job with this game. And I think this may be one of the reasons why Factorio is just exploded today. With the release of their new DLC. I think people have been playing this for, a couple years. And it just came out in 1.0 like a month ago or so. And people are just having a blast with this, and then they want to play Factorio. Okay, so I'm going to need supercomputers. Well, that's just fun. That's going to unlock uranium. That might have to be its own train, because it's going to be... I got to figure out how to do this. I know from watching other people that processing nuclear things will create radioactive waste that cannot be destroyed through the awesome sink. You can't get rid of it. You have to store it someplace. And a lot of people are having it shipped clear out into the middle of nowhere, which is exactly why a while ago I built, which I don't think I have enough resources on me. I built, where is it? My mega storage. What am I out of? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Why doesn't Escape get rid of those? I want to get rid of them. What do I need for that? It says I need some of these. Let's grab them. Let's grab them. I made my 48 by 48 or 48 double storage container. What? I need pipes. I should be able to escape out of those. I don't want to have to hit or click anything else. I don't have any room. Gosh dang it. Click, 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 click. And then let's take what we can of those, sort it. I should have enough now. And I don't know where to put this and have my fallout. I don't know where to put the fallout for this. So it's a 48 double storage containment unit. Product comes in, it loops all the way through, comes out at the top. Because I knew I was going to have to store a ton of stuff. 23,000 items. And I can make multiples of these if I need to, and just have it come out of here, go down into the next giant grid. I just wanted to be prepared for if I had to do uranium radiation storage. So that can be put anywhere on the map I want. Ideally, where I don't go often. So let's choose that. I mean, it's next on the list, right? So if we come look at this, nuclear, we're going to have to set up a supercomputer thing. And then let's just pick it. And then after that is advanced aluminum. Here's where we get our empty fluid tanks, infused modular frames, all kinds of resource well pressurizer. I don't know. What? Once activated, resource well extractor could be placed on the surrounding subnodes to extract resources. Okay. I don't know. And then leading edge production. Here's where we're going to get turbo motors. And one of the first things for our phase, because I don't think anything else. I wish I could move that. It's going to be one of the first things that we unlock for our phase 4 is thermal propulsion rockets. And then we're going to get nuclear pasta. This is just crazy. Plutonium pellets, nitric acid. Oh, okay. So I got this to unlock, the fix it. I don't really care. This is just a 5x5 blueprint, but I'm fine with the 4x4. It's working out fine. So we got to do nuclear, and then we're just these, But look at all this stuff. All right, let's unlock nuclear. When I come back, I got to set up a process. I don't know if I want to do that in the mall. I might as well. Supercomputers in the mall. I got most of this stuff loaded. All right, you can do that. You can go to your milestone, and if you have these, you can just load them in. Select the milestone. I need to feed it 200 of those. I have them. Let's just make it. And if you don't have it, you can pull in from your spot into here. Oh, I needed the all clad, which I don't think. Yeah, here it is. I need the all clad aluminum sheets. I think it was just 200, 400. We got it. So you can load these things in and just kind of have it done. We can unlock this right now. Oh, look at that. We can unlock this right now. I'm pretty sure I've got some radio controlled units ready to go because we just set that up in the mall. But I didn't put it on a down spout, a down belt, so we'll have to go up and get them. It's all right. I don't know how much of these I'm gonna actually need. This might be a situation where, like, just spend tickets on it. These aren't used very often. Everything's backed up almost. That's a good sign. There we go. We'll take those. And we'll take some of these. Fine by me. And, oh yeah, I've got steel beams in there. And we'll just fly back. Why not? Oh, we just unlocked advanced aluminum production. They don't have to be done in order. They do not have to be done in order. Bang. One down. What else can we do? Leading edge. This needs pipes, which I've already pumped in. I don't have supercomputers, and I don't have the fused modular frames unlocked yet, well done yet. But I went ahead and filled out or completed all the other ones that I could. These are being made over at the mall. I wonder if, let's go to the sink. Let's look at parts.
With unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things.
I can buy 50
Nothing
for
about you
8.
is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Add it to cart. Buy them all. What? Where'd they go? Purchases. Let's go over real quick to get our heavy modulars. These are over at phase 3, or the phase building. Yeah, you might want to set up or stock up on tickets just for this purpose. Like, I don't want to set up a whole process to unlock this thing. I'll just go ahead and buy the 50 or whatever amount with tickets, and just get it unlocked. Then I can keep going forward a little bit. So we're unlocking nuclear technology. Should have a bunch in here and a do. Let's grab 200. And I think that's all I need out of that. Zoinks. And we have the other two things. So I got to wait 13 minutes for the pod to return in order to unlock that. So when we come back, I'm going to have to find uranium. We're going to have to probably set up some more mall to have us, to have the components that we need to build out uranium stuff. So that might take a minute. I don't know if this is going to be fun to watch. Nuclear power. We're going to have to scan this encased uranium. So we're going to have to process all this somehow. There's nothing in here about processing uranium. Caution, mildly radioactive. Used to produce uranium fuel rods. But I need to get this uranium into a place where I can encase it. I don't know what that needs. And then there's regulates power outage via electromagnetism. Fuel rods, moderately radioactive. Yes. Produces radioactive uranium waste when consumed. So I'm assuming you take the fuel rod, you put it in the power plant. Yep, produces nuclear waste, which is extracted via the conveyor belt output. Yeah. So here is where we're going to have some issues. Here's where we're going to have to... I'm sure it's going to generate a ton of power. Always generates power at the set clock speed. Shuts down if fuel requirements are not met. It's just like anything. Consumes nuclear fuel rods and water to produce electricity. So we're going to have to put it near water. We're going to have to output it someplace safe. I need to make a hazmat suit as well. Maybe I don't need it someplace safe. Where's my hazmat suit? Where I make it? How I make it? Huh? What? Where do I make my hazmat suit? What? Hazmat suit. Equipment workshop. Hazmat suit. That's where I was. There it is. I missed it. So I need some fabric. Do I have some fabric? I have some fabric. Not enough space in inventory. How about now? Give me that suit. Now this takes a special ionized infused filter, and I can make 20 of them after I make some space. I can also come in here and double click it, and now I'm wearing it, which is really what you want to do. You want to wear it. And then we'll go ahead and make the rest of these. We couldn't get to this before because we didn't have the aluminum casings being made. The other things, the gas filters, we've got all this fabric. I mean, we can make a bunch of those. Just need to get some more coal. This can all be made in construction factories. In fact, I thought about making nutrition inhalers, therapeutic, all these inhalers for health. I thought about making a process to build those out too, so that all I got to do is go dump my hides and carcasses in there, and it would automatically make it similar to what we've got going on over here. You come in, you drop off your materials. It's full because the output something's not right. Something's not right. Oh, it's full. Why is it full? We'll have to go figure that out. But you can put all that stuff in and just have inhalers made, because I got plenty of carcasses and hides. Anyway, next episode's going to be uranium stuff.